Well. Looky what we have here. Welcome to Anonnie's Temple. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess for the prophecy reading. You can call me Anonnie. I am a tarot reader, a channeler, and intuitive for divine source, Christ consciousness, and ascended master and cosmic energies. And I'm here to deliver a prophecy reading for you all. For you all. So I know it's been a hot minute, but sometimes it's good to take a break. As you can tell, that's what I'm doing today. So I had a little extra free time. I thought, let me come on here, let me go live and do a prophecy reading for you all to see what is in the energy. I hope that you all are feeling beautiful, prosperous, wealthy, and well. So let's see what's going to come out in the cards today. I don't have any specific. Oh, actually, I did have a song download. Someone feels like when you're not around them that you're cheating on them. And I don't even think that you're actually with this person at all. Okay. But it's kind of like this energy where someone feels like, no, you're supposed to be doing that with me. No, don't go out, to that party unless if I'm there. Like, don't go out and be successful or do that thing. You're supposed to be doing that with me. So that's the energy that I'm getting here, because the song download that I got is a throwback. Okay. It's I Don't Want to Know. Oh, there goes my popularity. Okay. So the song I got is I don't wanna know if you're playing me, keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you're creeping, please don't let it show. So I feel here energy is feeling dried out, they're telling me. Thank you, divine angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and guardians, for your love, veiling, shielding, protection, and support as I receive your divine guidance and messages with grace, with ease, clarity, and love. Ashe. This person is feeling very beat up by you emotionally. This is one of those times where you may have cut off contact with someone and they are feeling wounded by it. This person is walking around like they're a puppy and you kicked them. That's how they feel. Like you walk around kicking puppies. Like that's how you've made them feel. They're feeling like, what I'm hearing someone say, like, what's the point in no contact? Like, why aren't you, like, this person doesn't understand where you're coming from. But the thing is, I feel here they spend a lot of time talking about you or trying to figure out why you're acting or moving in a specific way. And I think that they're not realizing how they're talking about you so much. It's actually bringing up stuff within them. So I feel like this person is trying to act like they're trying to talk about you and how you cut off contact, or they don't understand why you're moving a particular way. But it's becoming very obvious that they are feeling wounded by the situation rather than all of the focus being on you. So this person isn't realizing how selfish what they're sharing is coming across, because I feel here like they're bringing up your name, bringing up, like how you've been treating them, but they're not realizing that they think they're talking about you, but they're talking about how they're actually feeling about you. So it's not about you and your actions at all. I'm hearing, in fact, the way that you have moved and carried yourself is, I'm hearing very empathic, but I feel here like the way that you've carried yourself is professional, it's graceful. I feel like you have carried and presented yourself in a particular way where the proof is in the pudding. So I feel here like this is someone who is tugging a rope and there's nobody at the other end. They think that you're supposed to be at the other end of this rope, and if they just tug hard enough, that you're going to possibly show up someday or show up somehow. It's this interesting energy where this person is like talking about you, but they also want you back. And so it's like, okay, so them talking about you in this specific way isn't necessarily going to bring you back. I feel like they haven't actually admitted to themselves that they want you back or something, that they want your energetic resonance around them again. That's what they're saying. Okay. There's something here where, again, this person feels like whatever it is that you're doing, they feel like you're supposed to be doing something together. But you have gone off and done something independently. And this person also knows that you will be very successful independently. So this is someone who I feel like is trying to associate themselves with you or trying to keep in contact and connection with you, because I don't think they feel like they can do something independently, but they know that you can. So it's like this person has this sense of like ownership or entitlement to be doing something or completing something with you. And but it's like if you're doing something else though, they feel like you're cheating on them. And I feel like this cheating is emotional. Thank you, divine angels and archangels. Why is this funny? I feel like this energy, it's like ironic and funny. It's in a way where someone is an ex and they talk about you so much, it's just obvious that they want to be talking about you because that's the only thing that they can do to connect to your energy. Okay, we have a King of Swords here and a King of Pentacles. Interesting. There's an energy here, it may be yours. We have the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So this is what I feel like I want to tell you about this, but I'm going to pull the rest of the cards here. I feel like you are someone, when you get into your masculine energy, you can actually make as much money as you want. You can have as much influence as you want. You're showing up here as the brains behind the project, as the brains behind the movement. You know what I mean? King of Pentacles and King of Swords is someone who's able to think logically, rationally, professionally. They could be a researcher, they could be a lawyer. This is someone who's very intelligent. And the way that they make their money is by transferring their intelligence into that money. Okay? Show me who's this King of Pentacles, King of Swords. I'm hearing for somebody, and I'll take this one. I'm hearing for somebody that this is a masculine energy that is actually trying to feed off of your masculine energy, but you could be a feminine. We have the Sun. Then we have a King of Wands at the bottom of the deck too. And a Page of Cups. Interesting. We have the Lovers as the first card. The Chariot reversed. Seven of Pentacles to the Knight of Wands. They're telling me rocky road. So they're also telling me that the ice cream rocky road could be significant. Like that could be somebody's favorite type of ice cream. But I think that what you're going to start to realize here is that there are three kings. There are three masculine energies here with the Sun card. So it's not like it's not like there's only one person here. Like there are three people here. And with the Lover showing up as the first card, that means that there's a choice for a contract. So what they want me to tell you here is the decision has not yet been made, but there are three different masculine energies who want you to join them on a pathway with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot is in the reverse because they said it's been a rocky road, or in fact, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands in the middle, there's a choice that will come to you that will need to be made about which pathway you want to go on with which masculine energy. A King of Pentacles, a King of Swords, or a King of Wands. The Sun. Tell me a bit more. I feel the chariot energy is someone who they said like I heard a flea, which isn't that great of an energy, but they're telling me it's almost like a flea or a cockroach where there may be a couple of these masculines where it's been difficult to get rid of them, or it may end up being a bit difficult to get rid of them or to stomp on them to get them out of your energy. But I feel here what is coming and approaching for you now is this choice. Let's see a bit more, Divine. Yeah, look, because you're the Empress. Because you're the Empress, it's time. The Lovers, the Chariot reversed, and the Empress. What has been the stagnation here with the Chariot reversed? Nine of Wands. What's been the Chariot reversed, the stagnation here? And the Star. You could be very self-focused right now. That could be why the Chariot is in the reversed. They're telling me that the car is there, but it just needs to be gassed up. That's what they're telling me with the Chariot reversed. So I feel here like love is ready and open for you. It's ready to find you. But it's like you just need to gas it up. Excuse me. And choose the particular direction that you want to move in. The Nine of Wands and the Star. Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles here. It's interesting. I feel here, yeah, look, with the Ace of Wands, this is crazy. Who are all these men? Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is clear. This is very clear with the Seven of Wands. I feel here like you're about to be very, very sought after. You are very sought after by three men in particular here who feel like you are their happiness. They feel very attracted to you, and they're also interested in emotional connection and an emotional intimacy with you. They want a relationship with you. They want to be the ones who say like, yes, that is my lover. They want you to say that to them. I feel here like there's this type of lore that surrounds you where you work hard, you keep to yourself. And I feel like that makes all of these masculines like you all the more. Nine of Wands and the Star. I feel like you haven't really been focusing on love. You've been focusing on yourself, your development, your healing. Nine of Wands. I feel like you're a very hardworking person. And all this, what's happening here is these men are seeing the fruits of your labor. And they're also noticing that you keep the fruits of your labor to yourself. And I'm hearing someone say, I want to get in on that. Okay? These masculines want to get in on how hardworking you are and the fruits of the labor of what you are creating. And also how abundant your energy is. In some ways, it's like, who's going to be in your passenger seat? Who do you want to travel with in this next cycle of your life? You've done all of the hard work, and now it's about to be incredibly obvious that what you create and what you've put your mind touch on is going to be very, very successful. So I feel here the reflection and the self-reflection is, who do you want to be in the driver's seat next to you? Who do you want to help you steer the car, steer the pathway forward? Because there are several masculine energies here who want to step into that seat, who want to step into that position. These people, I feel like these masculines feel as though you're keeping all of the goodies to yourself. I'm hearing like, my goodies, my goodies, my goodies, not my goodies. Yeah, Page of Wands. I got a sick reputation, right handed and bras, right on me is me a few seconds of mall. Oh gosh, love that. Love that era of music. Yeah, we have the Six of Coins, Judgment, and the Page of Cups here. Okay. Um, what I want to tell you is you should go with the masculine energy who gives you the most. That's what I'm receiving here because it's very clear and apparent to these masculines who have been watching you, who are interested in you, that whatever man ends up with you is going to be abundant spiritually and physically. Okay. So I feel like this is the energy where they feel like they want to step up to the plate and with the Page of Cups here, show you some signs of interest and affection. And I'm telling you, don't feel like it's just, oh, you need to like just pick one for now. I feel like this is a buffet type of energy. Most High wants you to see who gives you what it is that you truly need. Which one? Is it the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the King of Wands? Which man actually gives you Six of Coins, what it is that you truly, truly need? And I feel like it's not just money. Who do you want driving in the passenger seat? Or who do you want driving the car with you? Because I feel here with the Chariot in the reversed, it's like the car is out front. You know what I mean? It's like the car is right there. You need to put some gas in it and it's ready to go, but it requires two people. It doesn't require two people. I feel like you could do this on your own, but I feel like the phase that you're in now, you can add somebody to the ride. You know what I mean? Three of Pentacles, yeah. This is going to be a collaboration and a partnership, but it's also going to end up involving love. Five of Pentacles to the Four of Swords. To the Four of Cups. Show me. Thank you. To the Three of Wands. Four of Wands in the reversed. And there you are, Queen of Pentacles, okay? I feel here like there will be men who will need to be rejected. Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Like if they do not bring you peace of mind, then that's not the relationship for you. So that's the first thing you need to keep in mind here with these men who are interested in you. Five of Pentacles, if they do not have prosperity and wealth in their own right, they're not for you. If they feel like if you feel like they take your energy and they do not replenish it, that's not the man for you. Okay? I'm hearing if you cannot take time to yourself without them monitoring you, they said that's about the King of Wands. Okay, so you could feel like you have a King of Wands who sends a monitoring spirit or they astral project to monitor you. If they cannot give you your peace of mind physically and spiritually, that's not the man for you. I feel here like you'll have to spend some time truly thinking with the Four of Swords. Okay, what are truly the red flags? What are truly the green flags that I want from a partner? Because they're all going to shoot their shot with you. If you're losing sleep over someone, they're not for you. Okay. The last thing that I'm going to say about this pull, whoever this is for, I think that this experience, it's not supposed to feel burdensome. You're just at the center of people's affections and their attention with the Queen of Cups here. So this is what I want to tell you. Be selfish. Have these masculine energies provide what it is that you need. So put your needs first and see if they are able to come with the supply for what it is that you need and require. Okay, because I'm getting like a past type of energy where maybe like when you were dating or you had relationships or connections and partnerships, there was a lot of baggage, there was a lot of weight that you carried a lot of responsibilities in those relationships above and beyond what your partner was contributing. This is now the opposite. They want you to turn that rhetoric on its head and say, okay, you want to be with me? So what can you do for me? I feel here like instead you used to show up and say, oh, I could do this for you. I could do that for you. I could provide this. I could do that. I love to do this. I love to do that. Like I can do so much for you. They want you to look at all of these people who are interested in you and say, what can you actually do for me? Okay, I think that that's going to be the best mindset for you to be in here, Queen of Cups. Okay. I feel here like they're sharing with, excuse me, they're sharing here that you'll begin to collaborate with certain people because that's going to help you go a bit further or a bit farther. Or you may go farther faster. Okay? But just be mindful because I think that you're in high demand. So maintain your discernment here. And protect yourself from anxious thoughts or low self-esteem, because that's not the case at all. Thank you. 3 of Swords to the 7 of Wands. If it feels like it would support you, if you've been through trauma or heartbreak, or you want to get over an ex relationship and make space for the new, you may want to seek out professional services or a confidant, someone that you trust, so that you can process all of what that is, because now's not the time for trauma to be living in your current experience. I feel like 7 of Wands here, like sometimes you may need to protect or defend yourself against like against that inner voice that developed because of a traumatic or several traumatic experiences. So with the 7 of Wands here, I feel like it may feel new to you, but you really need to be choosing you first. Let's see what Dragon Tarot has to say. I'm gonna look for my glory, yeah. I'll be back real soon. I'm gonna look for my glory, yeah. I'll be back real soon. You see, this is like, how do I want to say? It's like you come across as this feminine energy that has been doused in abundance. And to these men, it's like you're doused in pheromones. The star and the sun card energy here, like it's undeniable. You are brilliant. You are beautiful. You have, with the star energy here, like the it factor that people like to say, but it's like you're irreplaceable and they know it. They know it. They feel it. They can sense it. You're doused in it. You are doused in this energy of I am one of one. 6 of Wands, you're doused in the energy of victory. And so these masculines, they want to put their thing in it. Ooh, okay, that was an ancestor. Okay. Yeah, look, there you are. Queen of Coins, 6 of Wands. All you do is win. And your abundant, your abundant lady self and lady parts and all of that, they're like, okay, I need to get in touch with that. I need to be a part of that. Okay? Your abundance is potent. It's dripping off of you. Page of Cups. Admirers. It's dripping off of you. Okay, so tell us about these menses. And also, where's the Emperor? I mean, come on. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Jack Tarot. Okay, so we have the Chariot on the fence here. Thank you. Is that it? Okay. Then we have Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. So, first things first, with the Knight of Coins coming out again and the Page of Wands, take your time. Okay? Because I feel like these men, they're going to start texting you if they're not already. If they're not already. But I feel here like these men, they're texting you, they're emailing you, they're messaging you, they're DMing you. Okay? Do not feel like you need to respond within a couple of hours or even 24 hours. Take your time and respond to whoever you want to give your abundant time, energy, and attention specifically to. Okay? Yeah, we have Knight of Cups and Three of Wands. That's the message on this day. I don't know if, honey, maybe you've been feeling down and out, or you've been keeping to yourself and working in that Seven of Pentacles, but now's the time. Now's the time that the abundance is striking you like lightning, Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Thank you. The abundance is striking you like lightning, and it's going to be electric. So expect for there to be several men riding up to your shore in their yachts, in their boats, in their ships, trying to, Knight of Cups, win your attention and your affection. Welcome to the Temple of the High Priestess. It's the same cards, honey. It's the same cards. I feel here like, don't take it so seriously. Knight of Coins to the Hierophant. I feel here like the divine has kept this in their back pocket for you. And now's the time for this wish to manifest. You see, whoever this message is for, you're a feminine energy who is like, okay, listen. Now I feel like I'm going to flick the switch. And I'm going to say that the sign and that the shop is open. And then it's like all of these potentials flood in to your shop, so to speak. Because before, you didn't have the open sign on. You had do not disturb. Right, honey? Right, honey? You had the do not disturb sign on. You were like, listen, I'm working and you're bothering me. Okay? Now I see you in this era flicking the light on that says that the shop is open and you have a lot of customers. Okay? You have a lot of customers. Do not rush, because I feel like the Most High had this in their back pocket so that at the perfect timing, when you were ready to flick the sign and say that the shop is open, all of these potentials would come in. Okay, so you do not need to rush. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. You may see this is there's a bit, it's not a warning, but it's like a voice of compassion. Oh gosh, look at how all this is falling out. Seven of Wands and the Sun. Protect your energy during this time, because the men, they're going to want it. And when I say protect it, I'm talking about give yourself time to replenish, Don't go on 3 dates in one day. You know what I'm saying? Pace yourself in this star energy, okay? We have the Nine of Swords and the Empress. Pace yourself in this energy, because I feel like it's a lot of attention. And you may just need some time to adjust. And that's okay. Yeah, they're telling me that you've done enough of setting up the foundation for yourself with the Seven of Pentacles. Now it's time to come out of the hermit mode energy where you're working on everything on your own and to open yourself up to many possibilities of people who want to provide for you, you know? So it's like, accept the tribute, Empress. Accept the blessings, Empress. Take the gifts. Thank you so much. Thank you. Right? Ooh, we have Five of Swords and the Nine of Coins. Show me who's this. Oh, Seven of Coins. Queen of Coins. Show me this. Eight of Coins. Yeah, they're saying that you have been fiercely independent. Okay. And believe it or not, I'm getting that that's the energy that these masculines want, right? Because they're attracted to you. So you're not going to attract men or masculine energies to you who don't like a woman who's independent, who has her own, who makes her own money. Maybe you have your own degrees here, your own entrepreneurial pursuits, your own shop, your own projects. Okay. You make your own money. So I feel here like divine is like, hey. I feel like divine is like, hey, you've been a little bit of like a Five of Swords to the Eight of Coins to the Nine of Coins. And we understand that you've been wanting to preserve yourself and you've been competitive. But this time of Seven of Coins is coming to an end. So you're going to have to jump from 7 to the 8 to the 9. And with the Five of Swords here, show me Five of Swords. Show me Five of Swords. It's giving like a cutthroat energy, but show me Five of Swords. King of Coins. Hold on. Show me Five of Swords, please. Look at how these men keep popping out. Yeah, Five of Swords, Five of Wands. This is the competition for you. Because these masculines, they don't, the Sun card. These masculines, they don't only want to be in love with you. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just a romantic relationship. They know that you're the type of partner who is prosperous as well. Okay? Yeah, we have the Star coming out again. And Ace of Wands. The recommendation here as well, I don't want to tell you what to do with, your body and all of that. There is a recommendation here that you kind of hold off on sleeping with them so that you can further conserve your energy for the right person. Okay? Yeah, look. Three of Swords, Nine of Cups. These men feel like you can heal them, like you can give them everything that they want. But they're also saying here, like, you may have been avoiding intimacy. Okay? You may have been avoiding a bit of intimacy and playfulness while you were in this phase of grinding in Seven of Pentacles to get, the seeds planted, to water them, to harvest them, to make sure the soil is right, all of this. Okay? So I feel here like they're advising against any self-sabotage where you're just going to fight with yourself about all of these people who are interested in you and you're going to recluse even further, or you're going to see them as enemies of yours. That's not the case. It's simply that you're just getting a lot more attention. So bask in it. I'm hearing basking in the ambiance. Basking in the ambiance. Look at all these men who keep coming out. They all want to have a word with you. That's what I'm hearing. They all want to have a word with you. Queen of Swords, welcome to the temple. Some of them just even want to be seen with you. Okay? You have a King of Wands who's coming through here specifically saying Knight of Wands to the Four of Swords, because look, there he is wanting to talk to you. Okay? I feel like this is the King of Wands is saying that things got stifled before they could even get passionate between the two of you. Oh, hey, Danny, welcome. Good to see you. I know it's been some time. This King of Wands, he just showed me the Five of Cups. Like, he's upset with how things ended with you. He's upset about how things ended with you. He didn't like the last communication that the both of you had, so he wants to have a word with you as well. Okay? So that's what I'm saying here, beloved. Like, bask in this, but also be discerning about your energy. Like, don't let the masculines take up too much of your mental space. Don't let them live rent free in your mind. Just as I'm saying, be selfish and allow them to be a part of your energy or a part of your life when you feel like it serves and supports you. Okay? You're going to be in a relationship this year. Okay? I feel like that's the theme of this year, relationship and partnership. Okay. Let's do Gold Tarot, and then we're going to close this out, y'all. Thank you for joining me at the Temple of the High Priestess. Okay. Yeah. Because they know. They know that you are so focused on having a legacy that you have these men wanting to join you along the way. Okay? They want to join you. So what they're telling me here with Judgment and the 10 of Pentacles coming out, this next person who you choose is going to be the one who's a part of this legacy that you are building. And then the two of you are going to build it even further together. So keep that in mind. You're not just picking someone for a Saturday night, and you're not just picking someone, to have some type of gratification or whatever. Whoever this message is for, you're picking someone who you're going to have the 10 of coins with. So use your discernment and choose wisely. I'm hearing choose what it is that you really want. Okay? Because you have manifested this. You have the upper hand in this situation as well. So don't let none of them try to act like, Two of Pentacles. Don't let none of them try to act like, you're second best, or you're going to be two-timed, or, they're too busy to talk to you or something like that. Nah. Let that shit go. Nah. I feel like you have spent so much time in hermit energy that you're happy with yourself, and you're happy if you're going to be in a relationship. And that's the key. Two of Wands, you have choices. Okay, Gold Tarot, can I have final messages here, please? Oh, hey, y'all. Look at me. I'm straight chilling today. Final messages, please. What is this about bad memories? Justice. Yeah. Oh. I feel like the guides are coming through here with 6 of Cups in the reverse and Justice to help you build better memories now. Perhaps if you end up deciding to go to professional services, or you have a confidant like how I was sharing, I feel like you're going to process that and be able to close out those cycles of trauma. I feel here like justice is being served for all of the connections, relationships, or partnerships that try to take advantage of your innocence with the 6 of Cups in the reversed. I feel here like they are saying choose. I'll say it this way. They're saying that all of these options are coming in so that you can build better memories, so that you can kick out those old memories of what? Isolation, feeling alone, 6 of Cups reverse, like being taken advantage of, or people taking advantage of your energy. And you can replace those memories with things that feel better for you. And that's the justice here. So I feel like they keep telling me to tell you, don't commit too soon. Enjoy the process of having this phase of your life begin to flourish. Show me death on the fence. You went through a lot. This is how you know that those phases are over too, because you're ready to get out there again. You're ready to be appreciated and loved again, and in a completely new way. Like, you're ready for someone to be intimate with you. You're ready to have someone know you, know who you are. Okay, who's this? What does this man want? What's he doing? The Star, Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. Okay, well, show me this. Six of Cups reversed, Hermit reversed, and the Empress reversed. There's a King of Pentacles specifically who knows that you have your guard up and you're not playing around with them. This man thinks about you every day, this King of Pentacles. And in his mind, your connection in your relationship is not over yet. It's not over yet. I feel that this is going to be a man. I don't know if this man is from the past, but Ten of Cups here. He thinks you're incredibly seductive and attractive. He can feel the magnetism oozing off of you. It's like he can tell that you're a master manifester in this Queen of Wands energy. I feel here like this King of Pentacles is letting you know, he knows that you're single. He knows that you spend a lot of time on your own. And he also knows that you're the perfect candidate to have a relationship and a partnership with. This King of Pentacles could also be sharing that he's single now, or he's no longer married to someone. But he's telling you that he is free and liberated and ready to move on. So I think, hold on. Why does he want to say this with you? Why does he want to say that to you? Oh. Three of Cups. Yeah, the Fool. Wow. Okay. A King of Pentacles here wants to kind of let you know a little something before the two of you meet each other or whatever it is. He's going to tell you that he's kind of been around the block a bit. Or I feel it's giving this energy of like he's been around a couple of countries. He was very non-committal. He was sowing his wild oats, but he's recently had a realization that he's been doing nothing but like hurting people by being non-committal, by, with the Knight of Wands in the reverse here, being impulsive, with the Three of Cups here, partying, treating people like they're just friends, not committing to anyone emotionally. So this King of Pentacles, like up until this point, he didn't really do any self-reflection about whether or not he actually wanted a wife or an empress or a long-term partner. And now he does with the Knight of Pentacles here. Before, he was zipping around, zippity-doo-dah, doing whatever it was that he felt like would bring immediate gratification. He wants to let you know that he has recognized this about himself, and he no longer wants to be that way. And he also knows that he needed to change because an empress would never accept that type of behavior. Okay, so I don't know. He's telling you that he has closed a cycle and he is starting new, just like how you are. And he has his sights set on you. Yeah, there he go. Page of Cups. There he go. Is this someone new, Divine? Or is this someone who the Empress knows already? The Sun. I think this is somebody new. But it's like when you meet them, you may know that they have a bit of a past. Like, let me give an example. I would never really advise this for anyone, but this is the example that's coming through. It's almost like, imagine if you started dating like Leonardo DiCaprio or something. You know what I mean? It's like, that that dude has a history. That, he's been with like however many women. That he has this whole like dandy type of energy to him. Okay. So it's not that you already know this person, but you may be able to put two and two together to see that they've had a bit of like an indulgence, a history of indulgence. Okay. A history of indulgences. Okay. But now he actually wants true love. Knight of Cups. Okay, King of Pentacles, that's fine. All right, do I have any other decks? I have Unicorn Tarot here. We'll see what Unicorn Tarot comes up with, and then I think that that is good for today's message. Yeah, you have several masculine energies watching you here. But that's the thing. I want to know who the Emperor is. Divine Creator. Are these three different masculine energies, or is this one Emperor who's talking about the different sides of himself? They don't want you to how do I say this? Give me a second. I feel very peculiar here. It's like they don't want you to get hung up on those details. Because, if I say that it's an emperor or it's three different men, then you're going to keep that in your mind on what it is that you're going to look for. We have the Devil and the Page of Pentacles. It's almost like, I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, if they tell you, then it's going to create a limitation. It's coming in fast enough. So it's like you're going to end up seeing for yourself. So you don't need any type of limitations to try to figure out if it's three men or an emperor, because you're going to see for yourself. And they don't want you to go out and say, okay, I'm looking for one man or I'm looking for three men. They don't want you to do that. Nine of Cups reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed. Page of Swords. Show me who this is. Five of Swords. Interesting. Ace of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups at the split of the deck. This is what I'm going to tell you is kind of the moral of the story here. As this all falls into your lap, all of this love interest and focus on love in your life over the next year, they want you to kind of not let one hand know what the other is doing. You know how they kind of have that phrase, like, don't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing? They want you to just go with the flow. Because I feel here, if you start to try to be specific, a devil energy wants to interfere. It's watching and it knows that you're receiving your wish fulfillment. So with the Five of Swords, it wants to try to cater a distraction to whatever it is that you would imagine. So let's say, for example, you're like, oh, I'm going to look for one emperor and he's going to have blonde hair and green eyes. Okay? Then the devil, this devil energy, will try to monitor that with the Page of Swords and send in a man who has blonde hair and green eyes, but they're not your partner. They're a phony. Okay? So that's why keep an open mind. Try to not get too specific. Don't have too many limitations on this, because as you just keep loving yourself, it'll show up. It's already in the pathway. It's like you can do no wrong here. It's already on the pathway to you. It's like you're driving and it's at the next stop sign, okay? Four of Swords, Ace of Cups. So rest your worrisome heart. Allow your heart to rest. And as I said, take some time as these men approach you to really think about what it is that you want. Hierophant, Seven of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups. Divine wants to deliver to you what it is that you want. And sometimes we don't know what we want unless if we talk to a couple people, date a couple of people, put ourselves out there. Okay? Yeah. Listen, that shop is open and people are lining up to try to get in. Okay? Yeah, 10 of because you have the ultimate energy of abundance surrounding you. Okay? I feel like the legacy that you are contracted to leave on this earth, many people want to be a part of it. Many romantic interests want to be a part of it with you. King of Cups. All right, I think I'm going to end up closing the message here. I think that's enough, isn't it, Most High? Yeah, look, there you are again. Welcome to the temple. There you are again. Is there final advice for the Queen of Pentacles here? Yeah. As I said, Queen of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune. This is the timeline that you're on. You are on the timeline of abundance and success. And this year, you're going to have some fun because it includes success in your relationships and success in love. Okay? The Moon card reversed. You're going to have a couple of romantic partners like come out of the woodworks to try to get your attention and to talk to you. You know? All right. I'm just going to put that there too. All right. Thank you all for joining me today at the Temple of the High Priestess. I close the portals that I have been looking within and through. Glory be to the highest creator of all things, and most high divine creator, angels and archangels and ancestors of benevolence and of love. Thank you for veiling this energy and this reading for many and all types of enemies, adversaries, and monitoring spirits. Thank you, divine creator, for the glorious love which enters into our life at this time. Ashe. Okay, y'all. I hope that was helpful. I will see you all in the next one. And you know what I'm going to say. Y'all be good. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. See you. Bye. Oh, and if you want a personal reading, check out my description box and email me. Bye.